If you clicked on this video, you're probably curious how I am meal prepping this week with low-carb foods that are tasty and flavorful, super high protein, very easy to put together, and are keeping me in a caloric deficit. My meals this week, each day I am under 1,300 calories with over 110 grams of protein. I am not a dietitian, I'm not a medical provider. Always check with your medical team before making any changes to your diet plan. Let's get started. For breakfast, I'm keeping it easy with an American staple, scrambled eggs with bacon and avocado. But to really amp up my breakfast this week, my bacon, half an avocado. When I scramble my eggs, I'm actually going to fold in half a cup of cottage cheese. Not only does the cottage cheese melt into the warm eggs, makes it really creamy and thick, it also gives me an additional 14 grams of protein. So my breakfast for this week comes in at 427 calories with 34 grams of protein and just 4 grams of carbs. For lunch, I really wanted salad this week. I know. It should be more protein, but I just really wanted greens in my body. And as I was in the grocery store, I stumbled upon single-serve salad packs. Taylor Farms, I'm not sponsored by it, made these individual single-serve salad kits. And I thought, this is absolutely brilliant. What an excellent way to keep meal planning super easy. And if you've been following my journey, you know that as a busy mom, teacher, and someone who shares their life on YouTube, I need convenience. The last thing I need is to have to slave in the kitchen for hours trying to put a tasty meal together. So for lunch, I thought this would keep it so exciting and so yummy. Every single day, I get a different salad kit. And if you're wondering, Grace, where are you getting the protein from? I'm actually going to be pairing my salads with 4 ounces of cooked ground chicken that I'm going to season with this Kinder's fajita blend for just some extra flavor. So that will be my salad. And obviously, if you're wondering, where is the broth? Here it is. I just picked this up from Costco. This bone broth is 80 calories with 19 grams of protein. You can sip on your protein and get it in that way. If you're struggling to eat, here's an excellent way to make sure you are keeping your body fueled and nourished. And by the way, if you have a Costco membership, these are on sale right now, so I would consider giving them a try. My lunch comes in at 450 calories with 46 grams of protein and just 15 grams of carbs. To end the day in a really, hot, yummy, delicious, decadent dinner, I am having roasted salmon. I had a lot of red meat last week and I just really wanted some seafood this week. So I'm going to roast the salmon, and to really sort of make this exciting, I'm going to make a tapenade that was suggested to me by one of you lovely viewers. I'm going to make my tapenade with some walnuts, some black olives, some olive oil, and chopped red onion, and I'll put that on top of the salmon as it roasts. And to accompany my salmon, I'm actually going to also throw these in there with the salmon, some stuffed baby Bella, stuffed mushrooms. These are, again, easy and convenient. I throw these in as the salmon is cooking, and they will come out ready at the same time in just 20 minutes. And in another pan, I'm also going to roast some asparagus, salt, pepper, and olive oil. I made these last week and they were absolutely delicious. Also, pro tip, I was years old when I found out that when you cook asparagus, you're supposed to snap the end so that way you don't have to cut it, and you always snap it in the correct location. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I just found that out last week. So my dinner comes in at 410 calories with 34 grams of protein and just 10 grams of carbs. My daily macros. Each day, I am eating 1,287 calories with 114 grams of protein, and I'm actually coming in at just 29 grams of carbs. That's unbelievable, amazing. It's going to keep me in the caloric deficit that I need to continue to reach my 100-pound goals. If you enjoyed this meal plan, consider hitting the like, consider subscribing to the channel and tell me in the comments what is one high protein meal that you are cooking up this week. I love your recipes. I'm obviously using your suggestions. I know that I have a lot more that I need to, include into my meal plans, and I will. I have a lot of weeks left in the year to include them. Thanks again for being here. And don't forget, let's keep losing. Bye.